Hello, Gemini. It's EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. I want to say thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like what you've seen here, please click that subscribe button. You may want to click that notification to let you know when I get these readings out. So let's get started. Right away, you have the Lover's card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the cards like that so that you can focus on it, okay? So I have the Lover's card representing Gemini. So you're here in your reading, Gemini. There's a lot of yellow here. So really being consciousness, being very self-expressed. I just, I'm getting at partnerships, decision-making. Let's get started, okay? Sexuality, I'm seeing passion, choices to make, as I mentioned, and then uniting, so maybe for some of you, there's decisions that you are going to have to make, where maybe it is in regards to, a lover, but I don't see any other people here but yourself, Gemini. So I feel like you're really thinking things through and you're having to make some decisions and you're going to have to be, maybe you're being creative in some things and you're allowing your self-expression to come through. Maybe you're just feeling a bit, you're feeling something. You've got some kind of feeling in regards to a relationship or a situation in your life. And your heart is telling you one thing, but your mind is telling you another. And you're like, okay, I got to make a decision. What is right? Always follow your heart unless, there's really good logic behind your decision or whatever it is that you may be facing. As far as work, I feel like for some of you, this is work and career. I feel like some of you may be having to make a decision in regards to work. Analyze all the information that's provided before you. So if you get a job offer or a promotion, review it thoroughly before making a decision, okay? Because you may interpret something that may not be good for you that will work in your favor, okay? Also be cautious about mixing business and pleasure. You don't want to do that because then, a lot of things can happen and a lot of things don't turn out right, right? Again, in regards to love, I feel like love will be coming into your life for, if you're single, if you're in a relationship and maybe you may be bonding more, okay? You may be feeling that love more, feeling connected, okay? So let's move on to the Four of Wands. And we're going to get clarifications per card, okay? So now we're here with the Four of Wands. And we know that the fours always represent sort of some stability, wanting that stability, right? Looking for that foundation. This is your home life. This is, wanting that safety, wanting to celebrate. Some of you may be moving, okay? Some of you may be moving. Some of you may be even purchasing a home is what I'm seeing, and you're celebrating that. Sorry about that. I had to take a drink. So I do feel like some of you may be, having that celebration in regards to home. When the Four of Wands appears in your reading, it's very positive, okay? And you need to, you're showing your wits, okay? And you deserve to treat yourself to some fun, and you deserve to just enjoy life a little, okay? Some of you, I see that you may be going back to where your home is, okay? So however that relates to you. Again, I got a strong feeling that you may be moving, Gemini, with the Lover's card here and the Four of Wands next to that, moving for stability, wanting that stability, wanting that family unity, right? Wanting to set the foundation. And you're going to have to make a decision, okay? As far as career, some of you, things are going really well. I feel some of you are going to have some success, and things are going to start to just like smooth sailing out, because I know a lot of us Geminis have had it rough. I know I'm one of them, and you know, I am inviting, I am welcoming that success, and you should as well. Don't focus on what yesterday was, but focus on today. Be in the present, okay? For some of you, I feel like you're so focused on your career, and you're so focused on having stability and having that home and laying that foundation, that you're losing sight of having some fun and, you know, enjoying some time for you. And I feel like you need to take a week, you know, on the weekend, enjoy yourself. And Monday through Friday, if you need to stay focused to, you know, achieve your goals, then do so. But take an hour, take 2 hours, whatever it may be, on the weekend to enjoy you, okay? I'm getting that. A lot of you are working so hard to stay on top, so hard to achieve your goals, to achieve that success, however that means to you, okay, in your situation, that you're just forgetting to breathe. And I'm getting you need to breathe, okay, because I'm getting like I'm getting the sensation of tense, you know, and you need to breathe, okay? Now, when it comes to love and relationships, it's about to become a whole different thing for you, okay? It's going to be more committed. Some of you may be getting married. If you're looking for love, this is about to happen for you. But you're going to meet him in maybe a wedding, a celebration of some sort. It can be anything. It could be a birthday. It can be whatever celebration, whatever party you go to, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Then now we're going to move on to the Magician. And you have 2 major arcanas here, which is awesome because you have the Lovers and then you have the Magician. And the 4 of Wands in the middle is awesome because as we know with the Magician, you have what it takes to make things happen, to get things going, right? And the Magician talks about action. You have the power to manifest what it is that you want, Gemini. And so you're taking that action and you're moving towards that. And so that's what I'm seeing here. With the Magician, it's about higher and better use of your own spiritual, emotional power. Okay, and that brings new beginnings for you, and you have great expectations here of getting that. Okay, it's very positive when the Magician comes in your reading. Okay, because you have what it takes within you to make your life different. We all have it. It's just a matter of us utilizing that within us. Okay. And I feel like there's going to be some transformation for some of you, okay? As I mentioned, you moving house, having decisions to make, but you know, it's all about action, okay? And if you do nothing, you get nothing. Remember that. You need to move, you know, make that action happen. You can't sit there on the couch and be like, I want this, and then not put your effort towards it. You have to put your effort towards it to make it happen, okay? So I do really feel that some of you may be noticing some synchronicities that's going to be very deep for you, okay? And so pay attention to that. When it comes to work, for some of you, I see that there is improvement coming your way. And I feel like for some of you, you may be, as I mentioned earlier, some of you may be very creative, doing that, something creative. If you're doing that, that is going to be, wow, it's going to take you to bigger places is what I'm getting. It's going to take you to better things. So whatever it is, if you're being creative, if you're working with tarot, if you're doing painting, singing, sewing, yoga, whatever it is that you're doing that's creative, it's going to bring another definition to you. And you're going to be like, wow, I never thought this would happen. Some of you will be facing promotions, and some of you will be getting really good raises. And remember that if there is a position available at your company and you want to apply for it, but you don't feel you have the skills, this is saying that you have the skills, apply for that position, because if you don't do it, if you don't act, if you don't take action, you don't know the outcome, okay? You won't get results. So you do have to do that. Some of you, if you're thinking about changing jobs, you've got to just keep working at it. It's around the corner. It's coming to you. And I really feel, again, some of you are going to meet somebody. If you're single and you're looking, you're going to meet someone. Okay? And it's all about you right now. Okay? And if you're in a long-term relationship, if you're married, that relationship is going to come to a new, deeper, committed enjoyment. It's going to be so different that you're going to be like, what the world happened here? Money should be coming up on an upswing for you. This is all success here, but we're going to start to clarify. The first card we're going to clarify is the Lovers, okay? And we're going to see what we get with the Lovers. And then we'll go from there. So let's get started. Let's shuffle. But really good outcome here. I see that you're wanting that stability. You just got to do, you're working for that. And again, some of you may be buying a home and some of you may be changing home, going back to your home, whatever that is for you. I'm going to shuffle some more. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, I ask that you please clarify this reading for Gemini, January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. I ask that you clarify the Lovers card for Gemini, January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. Please clarify the Lovers card. Please clarify the Lovers card for Gemini, January 3rd, or January 28th to February 3rd, 2019. Clarify. Well, that was a whole chunk, and we're not going to take it. Clarify the Lovers card for Gemini, please. Clarify the Lovers card for Gemini. Clarify the Lovers card for Gemini, please. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, clarifying the Lovers card. So with the Five of Wands, we know that fives is all about challenges, right? And competition and having minor struggles and disagreements. I feel that you have had some disagreements in the past. And with the Five of Wands, you're having to make a decision here, okay? Because of the struggles that you've had. It could be in your relationship, and it could be in your career. It could be in a situation. However this reading applies to you, Gemini, it is a general reading, and I'm trying to give you as much information as I can. And I'm getting that you might have had that, but you're moving away from that. Let's see what the next card holds. Yep, Six of Swords. You're moving away from that. You're leaving something behind, and you're going to something better. As I mentioned before, whatever it is that you are doing in your career life, Gemini, you're moving to something better. What you had before, those minor struggles, those disagreements, whatever it might have been for you, you're making the decision to leave that behind and move towards something better. Move towards something that is going to be making you happy here. Let's see if we can get one more clarification for the Lovers card. And if we don't, we'll move on. But yeah, I definitely feel like whatever decision that you make, Gemini, is going to be for the better. Yes, the Four of Pentacles here. And And with the Four of Pentacles, you're moving towards something that, you know, you're not going to allow fear and anxiety to hold you back. So you're saving, or you've saved to move on to something better. And some of you may be fearing this change and may not want to move because you are struggling with the fact of finances, not having enough. Some of you may be feeling like, again, I'm afraid to move forward. So you're making a decision of, okay, what do I do? I'm struggling, and I need to figure out what's going to work for me. And there's a lot of competition going on in the career aspect, okay? Some of you, there is a competition with love. And you're going to have to make a decision to move away from this, okay? So some of you may be holding on for the lack of holding on, for fear, for not knowing what's going to happen, for not having enough to move away. And that's what you're fearful of. And rightfully so. Who wants to go somewhere they're not sure what the outcome is? But I'm telling you that the cards here are saying that you have what it takes to get to where it is you want. All you have to do is make the decision and take action to move towards that. So it's all in your hands right now, Gemini, if you move forward or not. This guy, this Four of Pentacles, he doesn't look like he's struggling to me. He looks like he's, you know, he has what it takes. He has the money. He has the skills to move forward. And it's up to you, Gemini. Do you have what it takes to move forward? Do you have, do you feel that you have those skills? If you look at him, he looks like he's pretty wealthy, right? And I know that you're like, some of you are facing a little bit of hardship financially, and that's why you're kind of being cautious, and rightfully so. But you need to move towards something better. Now let's clarify. Let's clarify the Four of Wands, okay? Please clarify the Four of Wands for Gemini, January 28th to February 3rd, 2019. Clarify the Four of Wands for Gemini, please. Clarify the Four of Wands for Gemini, please. Okay. So some of you were disappointed in regards to something, had some of you had heartbreak, some of you had betrayal in your home, and not only in your home, but maybe even with the structure, the stability of your home. Let's get some more clarifications on the Four of Wands, please. Okay. So again, you have the Hangman now, okay? You're making decisions in regards to your home is what I'm getting here. You're being enlightened. You're being, I guess that's a word, enlightened. you're going to have that enlightenment. And for some of you, you're going to see things from a different perspective. And you are contemplating and weighing out your options. Clarify the Four of Wands, Gemini. But a lot of you, I feel like, okay, so in relationship, you had some arguments and you were very disappointed, and you want to move away from to something better. You want a better relationship. You want a better home life. You want something different. You're tired of the same, being in this relationship that is toxic for you, is what I'm getting. Some of you you are disappointed with your work environment, with the career that you had, with the choices you made that led you to have financial difficulties. And so now that you are, you're holding on and you're thinking about something better, you're wanting to move on to something better. And so you're weighing your options here. And you're like, I need stability. I need to set my foundations. I need to lay out my roots. And I feel like some of you are contemplating moving back home, and whatever that may be for you. And it doesn't necessarily moving in with your parents. Some of you may be, or moving with somebody. But I feel like it's somewhere you called home. Okay, so we don't have any more clarifying this Four of Wands. So yeah, I just feel like, oh, here we go. We've got two more, okay? So let's see what we have. The Queen of Cups. Okay, so that is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, I believe. And you're using your intuitive side to guide you, and you should. You're very sensitive. For some of you are very sensitive, and you're seeing things. You know what? Emotionally, whatever this disappointment was, has got to you. Some of you may be meeting a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces who is very nurturing, who's very sensitive, and may be helping you here. The Empress. Okay, so with the Empress here, I am getting that, again, this person may be very nurturing, or you may be very nurturing. Maybe you are now finally nurturing yourself. And so you're moving away from something different, and you're really thinking about it. And you're like, I want abundance, and I want to move towards that. And I really feel like you're going to get this life, this life that you want. You're going to get the abundance. Your life will blossom. But it's all about taking action. But really, with the Hangman being here, is saying, use your intuition to guide you towards this stability that you're looking for, towards this success, towards this abundance, okay? And however this may relate to you, Gemini, it's really saying that, you know, you do have what it takes. It's all about making it happen, okay? It's all about taking action towards what it is you want, and you will have this abundance. You will have this blooming life of what you're looking for, okay? Let's clarify the Magician now. Please clarify the Magician for Gemini. January 28th through February 3rd, 2019. Please clarify the Magician for Gemini. Clarify the Magician for Gemini. Clarify the Magician for Gemini, please. Oh my goodness. So you got all of these cards flying out. I'm going to take two that just popped out. The Ten of Wands. So something is coming to an end. You're making things change. So definitely something is, not the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, sorry. Something is coming to an end, okay? And you're making this happen. Some of you feel defeated. And you're like, no, not allowing this to happen. Some of you feel stabbed in the back. Some of you are doing sabotaging. But remember, swords are all thoughts. Some of you are like, I'm done with this. I'm moving on. I'm not taking it no more. I don't want this feeling anymore. I don't want to feel stabbed in the back. I don't want to feel overwhelmed. I do not want to feel defeated. It's coming to an end. And then you have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is all about making it happen, right? She's very confident and focused, and she has that zest for life. And that is what you're doing. You're like, nope, this is coming to an end. I'm not doing it. This red is full of energy and passion here, going after the material things that you want. And the Magician is saying, yep, take action, because you don't need to feel defeated. You don't need to feel stabbed in the back. You don't need to have this burden. You don't need to feel like you can't move on, because you have the energy and the resources to do it. All you have to do is tap into it, Gemini. Let's see if we can get another card. Gemini, can I find the Magician for Gemini? Okay, we got 2 more Gemini. The next one, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is in reverse. And we know that the Knight of Wands, again, there's a lot of red here, right? But with the Knight of Wands, he, you know, upright, he's a messenger, right? He brings us stuff, messages, and he makes things happen and what have you. But in reverse, you know, I'm getting mixed messages here. So let me get myself focused. Again, I really feel with it being reversed, what the message I'm getting is something maybe going on for work, okay? I feel like some training I'm getting. I feel like messages are being delayed, okay, is what I'm getting. Some of you are in relationship. You may have some little issues, little arguments, nothing, you know, nothing major. But that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that whatever that may be, okay. Then you have the Page of, well, that's so weird because now you have the Page of Wands, right? And the Page is bringing you a message. And you're going to get newly excited, and it may be in regards to work. So things may be delayed in making a decision, but then you're going to get the message, right? And you're going to feel inspired, and then you're going to be excited. And this could be in regards to a situation in regards to work or relationship. However that may pertain to you, Gemini. So there's going to be a small delay, then you get the message, and then you're going to be excited about it and move forward. Then you're going to take action. That's the message I'm getting. It could be in relationship and it could be in career. However that may pertain to you, okay, Gemini? I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll talk next week.